Dwayne Begay, who just finished second in the Pro Late Model Dance here at Lanier.
Lanier Speedway pace truck getting ready to drop off in turn number 4. 32 stars in the starting field for the first CRA Southern six-pack event. To the green of Brian Duncan they come.
Hold on to your lug nuts. We're time to go red top racing here at Lanier.
The Red Top Auto Auction 200 for the CRA Southern six-pack tour underway. Into the lead, the pole sitter, the 45 of Dwayne Begay out front. Dropping into second is Grant Infinger.
Alan Carnes a little off the pace at the start of this race. He kind of shuffled back a little bit, but up front, Dwayne Begay, Grant Infinger, the battle for third. TJ Reed in that 51 and the 18 of Bubba
Double
Paul.
wide racing from mid-pack back and up front for second. Grant Infinger is dropped to the inside. Here comes TJ Reed to the outside. Reed for second. The 51 has been at the front of these last two Speedfest events here at Lanier, and it's making its way there right now.
TJ Reed's got a lot of laps on this racetrack. His home state is Georgia. He's a home track boy. TJ Reed to the outside of Dwayne Begay. He motors by him on the backstretch, but Begay will not give up. He's trying to keep the lead. He was tough in the Pro Late Model race, but mark it down. TJ Reed leads lap number 11 here at Lanier.
Has changed his lane on the track, knowing that Hemrick's running outside lane. Pollard's moved up into the second groove. Chase Elliott looking for the third spot, low side of Paul Kelly.
Chase Elliott on the inside. He's almost making it 3 wide coming off of turn number 4 because Dwayne Begay with a spinner. Jimmy Weller spins coming off of turn number 4 to bring out the first caution.
Gale was caught up in that mishap. Looks to be very minimal damage to either car. Weller's car looks okay. Ready for green, 25 laps complete, 26 at the line.
TJ Reed stands on the gas. A great jump by the 51 car. He leads into turn 1 over Dwayne Begay, but the battle, Chase Elliott and Paul Kelly for third.
Chase Elliott as well as TJ Reed have found that outside lane to their liking early on. Elliott running on the high side of Kelly for the third spot. The battle continues in turns 1 and 2. Elliott pulling up alongside the top qualifier. David Reagan, a strong run in the Pro Late Model race earlier. Run didn't end as he would have liked it to. Had a big chance to pick up the victory in the final few circuits. Then late in the race, obviously falling back to 5th at the finish as things heat up towards the front.
The battle for third right now. Dwayne Begay and Paul Kelly. Paul Kelly, your fast time qualifier from yesterday. He's got the third spot. Here comes Hemrick underneath the 18 of Bubba Pollard. They've been duking it out, the two red cars on the racetrack. Hemrick looking good, but he told me yesterday his car was only good for a short run.
Battle for second. Paul Kelly to the inside of Chase Elliott. Elliott running to the outside of TJ Reed for the lead. He pulls up alongside Reed on the front stretch. Close racing into turn 1. Chase Elliott making the second lane work in the second race today.
Chase Elliott down the backstretch, zooms by the 51 car of TJ Reed.
Weller with that hit on the backstretch wall, obviously bending some stuff up bad enough that crew couldn't make any fixes to it or any quick fixes, and under green you're losing lap after lap. And with this many cars out on the track running, really not going to prove a whole lot by trying to get back out on the speedway. We've completed 52 laps of the scheduled 200 in the Red Top Auto Auction event. In trouble in turn 1. It was the number 5 car going up the track. David Reagan and Brian Campbell getting together in the first turn.
Looked like a little contact there. Brian Campbell, as I said just moments ago, trying to get around the car in front of him, but was checking up just a little bit because he got slowed up because of that. But the green flag is back out, and Chase Elliott's got the run, but guess what? Paul Kelly is right there. Chase says, you know what? You got it. Take it. Daniel Hemrick now to the inside of Elliott.
Bad break for Tyler Rohrig. He nearly got into the wall. The good break was he didn't, but he lost about 15 spots, goes to the back of the pack from the mid-pack, and he continues to fall in turn 4.
Something is wrong with that race car. It looked like the right front wobbling just a little. Battle for the lead. The number 9 to the inside of Paul Kelly. Chase Elliott trying to get to the front again. A dynamite battle for the top 2 spots here. Almost getting into that 110 car. He tucks it down low. Still side by side at him into 3.
Chase Elliott looking to make it 2 for 2 to start the season. The win in the pro race. He inches ahead and takes the lead at the line. Chase Elliott officially the leader last time by, but it's Paul Kelly continuing to fight hard in the second group. 2 equally matched lanes here today at Lanier.
Man, folks in the grandstands are getting their money's worth. Side by side for that lead. Neither one will give up. You got to wonder if that outside groove maybe wearing out those tires on that Kelly machine just a little bit. Chase Elliott finally into the lead.
From here, it looks like it's in grayscale.
It does. It definitely
Blue almost looks like gray.
Yeah, I was talking to Dave, his dad, and I was saying that he might need a little bit of a different paint scheme. Cars in the wall. Ross and Mason Mingus in between 3 and 4.
Not very hard hit for either. I think both will be able to continue. The damage will be very limited to the 2 rides, but may have messed up the toe on the 98 car of Mingus. He pulls away.
Some great racing we've seen here today at Lanier, both in the Supers and the Pro Late models. About to go green once again. We have had 5 different leaders of this race already. Chase Elliott a little slow on the restart here.
Paul Kelly pulls ahead. Now it's Hemrick that the number 9 of Elliott's trying to hold off. Daniel Hemrick to the bottom has taken the 2nd spot. Elliott still working the high lane as they go to turn 3. Move for Boris Shurkovic. Trouble on the backstretch. TJ Reed, Eddie Hoffman, Ryan Blaney. Reed goes around. Blaney and Hoffman continue. TJ Reed's struggling day continues.
I'll tell you exactly what happened there. You had Ryan Blaney battling with Eddie Hoffman. Coming off of turn number 4, the green flag flies. Hemrick gets the jump, but was it too good of a jump?
I doubt it. I think it's okay as Elliott pulls back alongside in turns 1 and 2. They race off of the 2nd turn. Hemrick into the lead. Bubba Pollard to the outside of Chase Elliott for 2nd. As the battles continue up front. Final circuit till the break. White flag in the air.
Halfway break next time by. Who will win the first half of the race? They're still side by side going into turn number 3. Chase Elliott wants it, and they come side by side. Hemrick leads at halfway.
Chase Elliott 2nd, 3rd Bubba Pollard, 4th Paul Kelly, and 5th Grant Enfinger, 6th Dwayne Begay. To the green, Griffin spins the tires. Chase Elliott takes the lead. Elliott laid back a little bit. Griffin pulled ahead, then Griffin had to wait on Chase. And when Chase hit the go button, Griffin spun his tires. Bubba Pollard to the inside of Griffin for 3rd.
Griffin is a sitting duck right now. That car just not handling, no tires. He's going to the back. Bubba Pollard already gets the 3rd spot from him. Blaze Dillner, my son, our statistician during this race, keeping track of the cautions and the lead changes, gives me a thumbs up as we have caution debris on the racetrack. Is that a spring or some roll bar padding? I'm not sure. Rolling in turn number 1. Darnell and Jason Hogan also struggling. Tyler Rohrig near the back of the pack. A lot of heavy hitters, including Travis Dassow in that 3-wide clothing company car as well.
Trouble down in turn 1. 00 Cottle goes around. Dwayne Begay caught up. Enders nearly gets up there as well in that number 36 ride. Caution out with 132 complete. Didn't see what started it, but the 00 Cottle goes around.
With a very good restart here. He's got 2 tires. He's on the inside of Chase Elliott. Will he get the momentum coming off of turn number 4? Here comes Elliott once again. They're neck and neck into turn number 3.
Chase Elliott's car rolls so well through the middle part of the turn and off the corner against the competitors, but this time Pollard leads. Lap 141, Elliott slipping back into 2nd. Still fighting in the outside lane for the race lead in 3.
Pollard and Elliott still side by side. Pollard with the lead. Elliott still trying to stick it out, but Pollard's got the spot. Here comes Hemrick with 3 tires to the inside of Chase Elliott. They're door to door. And comes Hemrick on the inside of Pollard now. That is a battle for the lead. Pollard in the 18, the 67 of Hemrick, and Chase Elliott trying to go low, but we got trouble on the backstretch.
Eric Darnell in the 7, the 32 of John Long. They've both spun, no big contact. They'll be able to continue. In fact, John Long will be able to stay on the lead lap. He's turned his car around. The 7 of Darnell gets moving as well just moments after the leaders have gone around.
Reagan muscles his way to the inside of that 51 on the apron.
David Reagan has picked up the aggressiveness level in this 2nd half of the race, has he not? Yellow, caution, trouble, turn 4. Joe Ross has turned it around. Jared Foley collected another car there as well.
Not sure the 3rd car involved, but Ross in the 27 turned the wrong way on the racetrack. But man, they were smoking the entire distance, and he's really smoking now.
I think that's tire smoke this time. I believe he's knocked the left front fender down on the tire, and it's
and he's about to do the right front too. That was all Dwayne Begay. Begay into Kenseth. Kenseth into Griffin. Kenseth spins in turn number 4. That was all Dwayne Begay right there as he tried to go to the apron to go past Ross Kenseth and nailed him.
Chase Elliott will take the lead on this restart. That's my guess. 181 complete. Oh, Bubba Pollard, a pretty good start off of 4.
Pollard gets a jump on Chase Elliott. I may have the drink, but Elliott comes back. He's battling off of turn number 2. Pollard with a run. David Reagan now up to 4th. Elliott, Pollard, Hemrick, Reagan, Lavender. That's your top 5. 6th is Grant Enfinger, although he's trying to move by Jody Lavender for a top 5 spot. Ryan Blaney hanging tough in 7th. 8th, TJ Reed, Kittleson 9th, and Hoffman 10th.
Oh
my
big
gosh.
time hit for Cotto on the double zeros. He slams the outside retaining wall.
Casey Caudill, driver's side, hard into the 3rd turn wall. Looked like he might have had contact with somebody. That car just whipped around, and he hit ultra hard. The final 3 laps of Speedfest 2011. Here for the CRA Super Series, the super late models, the bad boys, high horsepower, and we have a finish that's going to be one for the ages at Lanier National Speedway.
Coming to the green, 3 laps from the finish. Bubba Pollard low, Chase Elliott high. Elliott gets a good start in 4.
Elliott jumped the gun just a little bit. Pollard trying to battle back, a little contact there in between 1 and 2, and a lot of contact. Oh, we got a car up in the air. That's Ben Kennedy.
Kennedy went up over the right side of John Long's car and nearly shot into the wall. He was able to get it stopped just in time, but he definitely had all 4 tires off the ground at one point.
We are on RaceTalkRadio.com with Speed 51's presentation of the Speedfest 2011. 3 to go. The drama is set. Battling back and forth for the lead is Bubba Pollard and Chase Elliott. Elliott, your leader, chooses the outside, and the green flag flies once again.
Elliott, an even better restart this time. Pollard slips into the grasp now of David Reagan for 2nd. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and all the way through the field, double wide. Hamrick throws his hat into the battle for the runner-up spot, but it's Elliott with a 3-car length lead and 2 to go.
2 laps to go. Chase Elliott with a 3-car length lead over Bubba Pollard. Side by side for 3rd. David Reagan slips back. Here comes Hemrick to the inside of Pollard.
Elliott not allowing a restart to cost him a chance at a win today. The white flag waves. He has a 3-car length lead as he goes under Brian Duncan's white. In 2nd is Pollard. 3rd is Hamrick.
Chase Elliott on the backstretch. The battle still for 2nd. But here comes Chase Elliott. 15-year-old Chase Elliott, the Speedfest kingpin, pulls off the double.
2nd place to Hemrick. 3rd goes to Pollard. Now we've got Enfinger and Reagan.